Hi Scorpio, welcome to my channel. Welcome back to my channel, TRINE Divine Tarot. I'm trying. I'm here to do your love reading. How you all doing? I miss you guys. Let's get right into your reading. Two overall energies and love for my beautiful Scorpio. Let's see. Okay, we have divine timing. One more for the Scorpio in love. Oh my gosh. Okay. So I feel like the wait is over. The struggle is over. If you're looking to align it with your spiritual match, it is happening. The wait could be frustrating you because you can feel that it's in your energy field. So you might be getting a little nervous, you might be getting a little anxious, you might be a little frustrated with things, a little irritable. Or maybe you're looking to align with your person, but there's some challenges or difficulties that you need to overcome in order to align. And that might be getting to someone. Okay, that's really the energy. It says patience. Slow down, change your attitude, and clear your mind. Okay. Okay, so somebody is maybe letting negative thoughts get the best of them right now. Okay, and then this was unity. A time of divine understanding, renewal, peace, and hope. You radiate and attract great love. Okay, so you are, okay. You are attracting great love. Okay. So this is what's manifesting right now. This is kind of what's cooking. You're in like magician mode or manifestation mode right now, and you're shining bright. Your vibe is putting out the signals, and it's attracting. Okay, and that's why I feel like you can feel like something's up or something's coming towards you, because it's so close, but it hasn't, like, you know, manifested in like the 3D yet. But it will. Let's see. Hold on. Okay, why is patience here for the Scorpio and unity? Okay. Okay, so you've been patiently waiting for this win, this success, this victory. You're headed in the right direction. You want to keep things moving, but somebody is kind of stuck in this hamster wheel of all these the pros and cons over a situation. At the heart of it all is this love offer, but at the forefront is what happens next after this love offer is presented. Okay, so somebody's mind is going all different places with it, but what's grounding it is this love offer in the center. Okay, that somebody wants to present. They're not sure. They want to come through. They stop themselves. Then the fire's lit under them. Okay, and then somebody blows out the candle, and then they have to start all over again. Okay, it's like somebody keeps on going in circles, when somebody just wants like the straight line to their person. Okay, for the Scorpio. Okay, so we have justice. We have coming into alignment. We have you're coming into alignment with your karmic match, or this is what balances the scales. This is your equal. Okay, yeah, it hasn't arrived yet, but it's on its way. She has a blindfold on, so she can't see much, but she can feel. She can feel the warmth. She can feel things aligning for her. Now, can she put her finger on when it's going to happen? You know, all she knows is she's going by how her body is reacting to the energy right now. But she knows it's getting close. Like somebody's like, when is this going to move forward? When is this coming into alignment? Somebody keeps on fantasizing of the day that it happens. Okay. All right. One more. Okay, here you are, Scorpio, showing out to your own reading. This is been happening lately. The zodiac that I'm reading for, their court card comes out. Okay, so we're here, and you are front and center here. Let's see what this energy. There's some sort of transformative energy. Something set to transition. Okay. Something came to a close, but something had to come to a close, so something new can again begin there. Why is the death energy here for the Scorpio? Oh my God. Maybe obsession is over. Something toxic. Toxic behavior is over. Toxic relationship is over. Okay. Okay, maybe you had like a run-in with a Capricorn. Okay. Why is the devil here in the death energy? This could just be Hades energy. Okay, that's you. All right, you guys hold that Hades energy. Okay, you guys are the god of the underworld. Okay, all right. Okay, so I don't know. I don't know if you form some sort of obsession with somebody that you want to unite with. Maybe you are aware that it's becoming toxic. it's like whatever you've been waiting on, it's almost like you're craving it or you're wanting it. It's like almost become like a bad habit or an addiction. Okay. Okay. Because like you're really attracted to whatever this is, and it's almost like you're losing control. Like you want it so bad. Okay. I feel it's a person that you're desiring. Okay. You're doing like a lot of fantasizing. There's a lot of attraction here. Thinking of somebody passionately. Okay. What else? Okay. So we have the Eight of Cups that wants to come out. So you're leaving something behind for this newer energy. Okay. Like you're really attracted to it. You're like somebody's making up their decision. Okay. Somebody's trying to make up their mind. This is like, you know, confusion, thinking too much, letting the wheels spin, not having much clarity. But then this is the energy of moving forward and doing something about it. And maybe somebody has to leave behind something like a toxic behavior. Okay, because the cups are representative of feelings and emotions. Okay. Somebody was doing something too much, and they weren't giving energy to much else or having time for much else. Okay. Somebody's just had enough with that feeling. They're realizing what it is. They're turning away from it. They're making another adventure or moves in silence to their ninth cup, which is a wish fulfillment. Okay. So something someplace else looks really attractive, and that's where somebody's headed. And somebody's going to take their chances because it's really just it's not very fun to be in the place where they're at right now anymore. Okay. So somebody's making moves for the future, and that is the right move. Okay. One more for the Scorpio and the Devil here. Okay, yeah. Somebody is very, very overly attracted to something right now that they desire. They're craving, they're wanting, okay? So they're headed towards it. All right, this is the King of Wands. The King of Wands is full of passion, fire, and desire. This is somebody that really doesn't, you know, they don't think with their mind or their heart. They think with other body parts. Okay, they know what they want and they're going to get it. I mean, this is somebody that just like they need to satisfy their craving. Okay. Oh my gosh, yeah. Somebody's really turned on and attracted to some sort of person, place, or thing. Okay, the volcano is erupting, or somebody went through a tower moment, or it was like a love at first sight, or somebody fell hard for someone, and that energy is not leaving them alone. Okay, you are your person. So somebody's tired of denying their feelings, and somebody's been trying to put out the fire, but there's no putting out the fire. Okay, so somebody's going to take a chance and see where this leads, see what happens. Okay, so here they come. All right. And I mean, these are different decks, two different artists. Okay, but look at the color schemes. Okay, so somebody wants to passionately reunite with you. Okay, let's see. One more for the Scorpio. Oh my God. Oh my gosh. Oh my gosh. Okay, so 4 cards came out. Yeah. All right. Somebody has ignited someone's passion, and somebody wants to know if somebody feels the same. Okay. Somebody's like looking for the signal, or somebody's waiting for somebody to wave them in. I don't know. But here's the Queen of Wands, Queen of Passion, Fiya, and Desiya, matching the Knight of Wands here. There could be a little bit of an age difference, or this is like really like youthful, fun, exciting, spontaneous energy. Okay. And maybe that was lacking. Maybe like this is a very dull situation that you want to leave behind. Okay. You're looking for the fun and excitement. Okay. And something might be very, very tempting. You just have to be a little careful. Okay. That you just, you know, you don't go into anything that's clouding your judgment. Okay. But I see that there is something clouding somebody's judgment a little bit. Okay. All right. The fire is lit. The wand is lit, and the lava is flowing. And when that lava flows, it just needs to flow. There's no stopping the lava. It just needs to flow where it wants to go, and it's headed in your direction. Okay. Oh my gosh. Okay. Why do I feel spiritual work? like a humble servant of the Lord. I don't know why I want to say that. I'm saying that, okay, so I have Seven of Pentacles here is like somebody very humble, somebody attending to their garden, the people, places, and things that they care most about. That's where somebody's getting their attention, or that's where their spirit is telling you, you need to pay attention to this. Okay, somebody's getting a little distracted at work, distracted in their person. I don't know. Okay, it's noticed that somebody's distraction is someplace else, okay? Okay, because somebody's really craving and desiring something. Okay. Also, somebody is seeing you in both lights. Okay. Okay. How do I want to say this? Okay, so this is like humble abode, humble attire, okay? Like when you're running errands, you know, when you're cleaning your house, when, you know, you're out and about, you know, doing stuff like that. And then this is like, you know, Saturday night, all right? Okay, the stilettos, the, you know, the red lipstick, the killer outfit, the hair done, the nails done, okay? The full face. I feel like somebody's seen you in both lights, and they love both. They like both angles or both sides of you or something like that. Okay. Okay. It's like when somebody's like in this dressed up, or when somebody's like this, she might, all eyes on her. Okay. And she attracts good energy, bad energy. People talk about her. Okay. They might say, you know, she's promiscuous, or she's a hoe, she's a Jezebel, all that shit. Okay. She's a witchy bitch. Okay. And she causes a scene sometimes, but it attracts. Okay. So what somebody realizes, even though people are saying that about this person or whatever, they're still humble and they're still loyal. And somebody's seen both sides of this person and they can't get enough. They love it. Okay. And also somebody's seeing somebody as their spiritual match, their wifey, and they want to hand somebody the keys to the city. Okay. We have the Empress card. You could be dealing with a Taurus. You don't have to, but somebody is, wanting to make, okay, this is also the card of marriage. Okay. So somebody's thinking about settling down and starting a family. Okay. Making something official in front of your peers, in front of God. Okay. So marriage is very heavy on somebody's mind, even though there's like a strong, like lustful attraction here. Somebody sees somebody being worthy of being their wifey, their husband, their better half, their counterpart, their soulmate, their twin flame. Okay. All right. And somebody's going a little crazy over somebody, because like somebody's like very highly attracted. And somebody's like, if they don't make a move, or this doesn't come into alignment soon, I might miss my opportunity. Okay. All right. Let's see what else. What's the drama? What's the holdup? Why is the devil here? Let's get a little drama on this. Okay. Okay. Oh, all right. Expecting a new beginning. All right. I know the Empress births ideas, and she gives birth to the spring after a long winter. She is full of growth and expansion. But in the most basic terms, this is a mother. This is somebody that's pregnant. Okay. So, okay. Somebody might be carrying an oops baby here with all this passion, Fiya, and Desiya. Or, I mean, when somebody wants to hook up, they're hooking up with intentions. Okay. Like somebody wants to start a family. So, if you're in, you're in. If you're not, wrap it up. Okay. Look at, she's pregnant. Expecting. This one says expect a new beginning. So there's a new beginning. There's a new energy on its way. Okay. And whatever this leads to, it leads to abundance. Okay. I feel like it leads to abundance in health, wealth, love, and prosperity. Okay. Because we're already here at the 8. Somebody's leaving to get to their 9. And then together, once you clink glasses with your person, that's another 2. So that would bring you to the 10. Okay. So having it all with the person you love. Okay, one more. What's the drama for the Scorpio? Okay. Oh my gosh. Okay. So we have red lipstick stains, and then we have peace. Okay. Okay. So this would be like the Ace of Wands energy, you know, somebody that's very intrigued, somebody that, I mean, The Fiya is here and you're a water sign, okay? So okay. Somebody's, you know, turning up the temperature. Somebody has your attention. You're very, you find this masculine very, very attractive, that they're worth putting the red lipstick on for, or, you know, somebody finds their feminine like red hot, okay? Okay. Okay, I feel like this is a newer energy to you. Like she looks like a red lipstick here. Okay. All right. This one says peace. Peace and contentment are coming to you. Okay. Okay, I'm also seeing a twin flame connection here with the lipstick and the flame here. Okay. I feel like this connection, like once it's finally said and done, once it's fine, it will bring you an enormous amount of peace, because just things are uncertain. You have this craving, this desire, or this person, this is, you know, this person is feeling this way for you. Somebody can feel it, but it just hasn't manifested in its physical form yet. And it's driving somebody crazy. Okay. Also, whatever decision somebody's deciding to make, they're making the best decision for them. And at one point, they could have been all over the place and worried about it. But they're definite and they're confident in their decision. And I feel it's the right move for you or your person, okay? It's going to bring you a sense of clarity, a sense of peace. All right, one more for the Scorpio. Okay, we have denial. Failure to accept, denial to, it says failure to accept a situation, unhealthy cycle, or addictions. Okay, so, you know, that devil energy represents cycles, addictions. Okay. Somebody was trying to hide their addiction as well. Trying to deny stuff. Okay. Okay, let's see. Like if somebody was like confronted with this, and you know, I feel like somebody was confronted or found out, or there were receipts, and they tried to deny it. Like they tried to deny the passion they had for you, or they didn't, oh, this is nothing to see here, or something like that. But there's a lot of, okay. There's a lot of passion here. Okay. This one says destroyed, shattered, broken, fucked up. Okay. Some sort of denial caused a breakup. Somebody not, you know, facing their addictions or their problems or whatever it was could have caused a breakup as well. Okay, what's this? Oh, acceptance. So we have denial and then we have acceptance. Accept past and current situations. Work through issues gracefully. Okay. Okay. So somebody is realizing their toxic ways, their toxic natures, and is working hard to be in recovery, get out of addiction, get out of their toxic behaviors. Somebody's turning their back on all that because they're seeing how it's affected their life negatively. So I feel like they're in transformation mode with it, which is the death energy, to get on the path they need to be on. Okay. That will lead them to their soulmate. That will lead them to success. Okay. Why do I want to keep pulling these cards? Okay. Self-awareness. I can't. Okay. So this is what it is. Okay. Self-awareness, tapping into your higher self, questioning routines and patterns. So somebody's figuring it out about themselves. And once they figure that out and know how to clear that toxic behavior, that has been costing somebody someplace down the line, okay? Somebody's just like self-aware and is putting in the work to do what they have to do. And also, somebody wants to come into alignment with somebody that they're really attracted to. They want to start a relationship, but they know whatever burdening they're carrying needs to be relieved because they don't want to fuck up this next relationship that they feel so intensely for. Okay. All right. This one says, pay attention. Look out for signs from the divine. Acknowledge red flags. Okay. I know I said something about receipts. So there's some sort of confirmation. There's some sort of information. Somebody screenshot something. Somebody wrote something down. Somebody is really paying attention to your social media. Somebody's checking your phone. Okay. It says a situation is about to explode. It says shit's about to pop off in flames. Okay. What is that? Okay, I don't know. You might be dealing with a fire sign. What is this? Okay, betrayal. Deceit, backstab, traitor, not to be trusted. Okay. Okay. Somebody could be like a casual dater. Somebody could be like in their Knight of Wands, you know, just there for the hookup and the good time. Okay. I feel like somebody's tired of themselves and tired of that behavior for themselves because it's exhausting. It's fake. It's not a real connection. It's a waste of time in the end. Okay. Okay. You know, it's usually something, you know, is some sort of tower that, you know, some sort of intervention that has to come in either from your spiritual team or whatever to wake you up, to shake you loose of some sort of addiction. Okay. Okay, yeah. Also, this could be like somebody stepping out on their relationship or stepping out and maybe have gotten somebody pregnant. Okay, and now somebody is like in full self-reflection now of their behavior and their toxic ways, but that's a tower moment, okay? Like, that's the only like energy that could like wake somebody up. Okay, when the devil has them, you know, sometimes your spiritual team needs to send you a very shocking revelation. Okay, I feel like that's what's happening. Okay, and maybe that's why somebody's turning their back on a cheater, or somebody's turning their back because they tried and invested many times, and you know. Okay, so somebody's like, nope, that's not for me. That's not for me anymore. I've invested enough time. I've you know, cried many tears. Okay, these cups have been filled and spilled and can't be refilled. Okay, so now I'm feeling like somebody is finally getting the nerve to detach from a cheater. Okay, and the straw that might have broken the camel's back is somebody's cheating ways led to some sort of pregnancy. Okay. Or somebody's trying to heal their connection with a baby, okay? Like, I feel like somebody's been caught cheating a few times, but then somebody to show somebody, well, I'm really ready to be loyal now. Let's have a baby. I'm going to show you how loyal I can be, and I can be a dedicated parent and all sorts of shit, but it's a bunch of bullshit, okay? I feel like that was a revelation for somebody, and that's why somebody's like, okay, I'll believe it when I see it, but right now I can't pour into your cup. I'm all poured out. I need to pour into my own cup, and somebody is, and that's why somebody is about to receive a wish fulfillment. Okay. Okay. All right. What is this? Let's get to romance angels. What's the romance angels here for the Scorpio? I can't. Passion, Fiya, and Desiya. They want to be all on it. Okay. Okay. So if you were feeling a lack of intimacy with a cheating partner, there's somebody that's coming in that wants to alleviate that energy from you, okay? All right? You know? Somebody wants to be all up on it, okay? Somebody's feeling very passionate, wants to kiss your face off. All right, let's see what else. Okay, this one says, love yourself first. Your self-respect makes you more romantically attractive. Okay, so somebody could have used somebody's vulnerability. Somebody could be like in an opposite attracts, where somebody is like more confident, and then the other one is like more like an A personality to a B personality. Okay, and the A personality knows this and would use that to their advantage, I feel. Okay, so somebody had to realize what was going on, pour themselves a big old glass of love, and go from there. Okay, so then somebody started getting real thirsty for that self-love, and they kept on refilling their glass until they felt full enough to move in a different direction, is what I feel. Okay, so somebody did like that dragonfly energy, that mind, body, and soul, that rebalancing, that knowing who you are and knowing your purpose. Okay, so maybe what comes out of this, somebody somebody, if I'm speaking with a feminine or even a masculine, maybe that's what needed to resurface in somebody, their confidence. The Queen of Wands is very confident. So I feel like somebody's getting their spark back. Somebody's getting their fire back after somebody kept on trying to blow out their candle. Okay. All right. Let's see one more. I don't know what all this is. Okay. For the Scorpio. For the Scorpio in love. Okay. This could be the one. You've already met the romantic partner you seek. Okay. I'm just going to do one more. Okay, heart-to-heart conversations. Honestly, discuss your feelings with each other. Okay, so somebody's coming in to have that heart-to-heart conversation, but there's a sexy little surprise attached to it, okay, when they get to you, all right? Somebody is going to be coming through with a love offer and expressing how much they love and care about you and how much you mean to them, okay? This is really gonna, you know, put the wind back in somebody's sails, okay? Right? That torch is gonna be shining extra bright, okay? So this one says this could be the one. You've already met the romantic partner you seek. So maybe you know of this person already. Okay. So let's get into this for the Scorpio. Scorpio, the person on your mind romantically, how do they feel about you? The person that is on my Scorpio's mind romantically, how do they feel about the Scorpio? Okay, let's see. They love you. Look at that. They love you. They want to extend their cup. Their cup runneth over. All right, how do they feel about the Scorpio? They want to come in and deliver this offer. All right, they're working on it. They could be not window shopping. They could actually be shopping for a ring. This is past, present, and future energy, okay? They're forging another opportunity. They're forging, okay? They want you to know that, like, they're stable. This is what, okay, and they're working on it, and they're working on coming forward, and they're working on approaching you with this love offer, but something real. The Pentacles represents that real, stable, like, touch, taste, and feel energy. So somebody's really coming through, but I feel like they might be arriving with some sort of engagement ring or some sort of gift in good faith or something like that. How does this person, okay, they're reaching out, they're ready to deliver. This could be the start of that heart-to-heart conversation. It might start with a little message. It might start with a little invitation. So keep the lines of communication open right now. Okay, Scorpio, how do you feel about your person? How do you feel about your person, Scorpio? Oh, you're obsessed with them. You're the one with the obsession here. All right, I feel like you both are obsessed with each other. There's two devils here, okay? And they're barely dressed. Either one of them. They're barely dressed, okay? The Scorpio is about to get real kinky. All right, let's see. So you're very attracted. You're almost addicted to your person, okay? You can't let them go. You don't want to let them go, okay? All right, Scorpio, how do you feel about your person? Okay. We have the Seven of Pentacles. You guys are marrying each other. Maybe this is a twin flame connection. We already had the Seven of Pentacles out here. Okay. Maybe you both are humble servants of the Lord, but then you're obsessed. You're overly obsessed and sexualized over your person. I don't know. Okay. I just feel like why do I want to say innocently obsessed? Okay. It's like you would never expect these two to be freaks. Okay. That's what I'm feeling. Okay. But they're thinking very, very naughty thoughts. You both are thinking very, very naughty thoughts about each other. Oh my God. All right. For the Scorpio, one more. How does the Scorpio feel about their person? Okay. It's in waiting. It's in delay. Okay. We have the Hangman energies. Hang tight. Okay. That's the first energy we had out, was patience, divine timing. Somebody's getting frustrated. Okay. So this is okay. Somebody's waiting to receive a conversation. Somebody's waiting to receive the green light. Somebody's waiting to hear from their person. Okay, this is like a situation that's kind of, it's in limbo right now. Okay, and then we have the Ten of Pentacles, having it all with the person you love without financial stress or struggle. Okay, so whatever the situation has been put on pause because there's more information coming in regarding it. Or there's just like this outside influence that somebody needs to handle, and then they'll be on their way to deliver this Ten of Cups, Ten of Pentacles energy. Okay. Okay, also somebody could be detaching or getting out of a situation. Some sort of family conflict or family, okay. Okay. Yeah, there's just like some sort of family issue that needs to be resolved, or like I said, this is what's building. This is what's yet to come. Like somebody's building into that 10 of Pentacles. But there's some sort of delay. Okay. Or that this is, you know, that card of patience. Okay. All right. What is the love message, the love exchange between Scorpio and their person? Oh my gosh, there's so many that came out. Okay. I'm taking time to find myself again. We both still need more time to heal and grow from it. Watching you move on is killing me, but I want what is best for you. Okay, so somebody realizes, you know, why somebody's leaving, why somebody's changing direction. Somebody knows it's probably because of their toxic behavior, toxic ways. Okay, so at least somebody's having that realization and somebody's willing to work on it. Okay, okay. I've been thinking about the last time I saw you. Okay, for the Scorpio and their person. I didn't know what love felt like until you came along, and that's another reason why there's an addiction here, because somebody maybe thought what they knew was love until they came into the energy of their soulmate or twin flame. And that energy, what do I say? It hits different, and it will take you over, and you will become obsessed with it because you're supposed to be obsessed with it, because that's your true match. Okay. And they will challenge you. They will frustrate you. They will trigger you. Okay. Okay. So somebody's going through all these feelings. Okay. It says, I treated you like an option and I'm sorry, right? Somebody was entertaining casual situations when their energy should have been on you, the main event, or something like that, or vice versa. Okay. Let's do one more. Whoa, that is way too many. Maybe I'm just supposed to read the top one. Okay. I miss the way I feel when I'm around you. Okay. And one more to wrap this up for the Scorpio. I'm afraid you will forget about me, but I wouldn't blame you. Oh, I told you somebody is having their realization. Somebody knows, you know, if you were to leave, they would know why. Okay. They're hoping you don't. They're hoping they have a change of heart. They're hoping that they resolve their issues in the nick of time, because they would hate to lose this connection. Okay. All right. I'm going to do one more for the Scorpio. Okay. I am healing. Please be patient with me. Okay. So somebody, yeah. Okay. And now they're seeing things clearly. There's no confusion. Okay. Now it's just like they know what path, they know the path is leading to you, and now you're the only one that they can see. Okay. I'm going to leave it here. Please don't forget to like, share, and subscribe. It helps out my channel so much. Also, if you'd like to book a personal reading with me, all that information is in the description box below. Till next time, baby dolls. Ciao.